Sizwe, thanks very much for joining us. I believe you call yourself a digital entrepreneur. Tell us about Mjaka.
Mjaka is a connector, is a social broker. So I put two people together and communities together. I put brands together with people. So it's basically what I do, but I do it through soccer.
Okay, so just explain to us how the concept came about and then how you sort of do it.
I'm from Gooks. I grew up playing soccer. Gave me a lot of confidence, introduced me to a lot of people, to some friends. So it's always been a tool that I've been able to communicate through. I traveled through it. I've managed to also grow, educate myself, etc. So I thought, why not expand from this and share it with other people? So I wanted to put together a conference that will bring the industry together. We want to get the conversations under one roof. We are talking about how bad things are at the moment, but we're not saying it at the same time. So someone will say it on a Sunday, and then on a Wednesday it's a different topic. It's about the same thing. If we get ourselves under one roof for a day or two, we'll be able to at least get something out of it and have something to take forward and grow the game.
Okay, so in terms of the platforms you work with and the sort of kind of partners that you've dealt with, tell us more about that.
It's websites. I created my first website. I was 22 at university. It's called thesoccerpages.com. I was able to blog from it. I've always had an opinion about the game, so I didn't need to learn the craft of actually reporting. It was more about what I saw. I was able to share that, own it as well, say it my way, and actually become the person that I am, be an opinion leader in soccer. And I didn't have to go through the tough graft of dealing with editors, etc. So I was able to always create that niche, that young voice, that new voice that was needed in the game. So I've partnered with a couple of people. I've worked with all the magazines that exist in soccer. I've worked with all the websites as well. I've never said I want to be exclusively thesoccerpages.com. I was able to share, and people ask as well, even television and radio, etc. So it's always through the media platforms, media relations, media partners, etc. I've managed to grow a bit of a network around that, and it really has helped to build myself. And I can now speak and say, I had this dream 3 years ago. I can now put it forward and say I want to do it, and someone can trust me with their money.
So in terms of the profitability,
yeah, of course. We always talk about profitability. It's a business at the end of the day. I think the amount of investment that one that puts in for their education, they get a lot of value out of it. So it won't be a cheap conference. It will be a conference that people will really pay for. It will be a corporate event that people will fork out a lot of money for. But there's workshopping, there's insights that will come from very, very experienced and top guys in soccer, from international speakers to the local game. There's lots to take away, so it won't be a cheap conference. That's where the profitability is that people will be investing in their education for the day or two via the speakers and the conferencing and the little workshops and the little panel discussions, etc. So all those insights are really, really worth the money. But that's the basic of it. It's the partnerships that will really, really raise the bar. Having an associate partner, having a headline sponsor, having a partner that will do the media rights, having a broadcast partner. That's where the real money is. But besides that, I think the people will be willing to put in, the delegates will be willing to put in the money, and already will be in the black, not in the green.
Okay, now at this entrepreneurship in Durban, there's a pitching session tonight. You're one of the young entrepreneurs that's taking part in that. What is that all about?
It's really it's a feedback session. It's not really like Dragon's Den where you're gonna walk away with a couple of bucks in your pocket and take your business forward. It's really to test. For me, the opportunity is to really test, get an opinion from other leaders that have done businesses or have achieved, for them to give me some kind of feedback and how really viable is my conference. Am I pricing it right? Is the market ready for a conference like this? Of course, I believe it is my business, but to hear it from someone else who's possibly sitting from a delegate's point of view, to really tell me if it's really the right time. I do believe it's a unique opportunity, but I'd like to hear those valuable insights and feedback. So I see value in that. I'm speaking about it openly, probably for the first time. I've said it to a couple of small business owners, but it's the first time that I'm going to really speak openly about it, because it's got a unique USP that I can't really share. It's a national it's a national product. It's a it's a public ownership product. If I do share it, someone else will steal it. So there's that USP in it, and there's intellectual property. So I'm really, really looking forward to really getting that feedback, seeing people like move back, that a young guy has really thought so far ahead that not even the National Association has really thought. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, thanks, Jose. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you.